Good morning! Come with me for a little reset vlog. We have so much cleaning to do today. It has gone way out of hand. And today is supposed to rain and I just feel like it's the perfect vibe to just deep clean. So we're gonna be doing that today in prep of putting out all my fall decorations because I can't put out all the festivities when the house looks like a wreck. So first we gotta get all the not so pleasant stuff done before we have a lot of fun putting up the fall decor. This is the current state of the kitchen. Bad. Please, the sink is the worst part in my opinion. And I swear, like, I cleaned the sink literally yesterday. Not really, but like, it feels like it, and it's already back to full capacity. I don't know who is dirtying all these dishes. Surely it can't be me or Spencer. It's like we have a whole giant family here, but it's just us two. So I think we need to empty out the clean dishwasher so we can empty out the sink. This is how I know it's fall. When I start preserving my produce from the garden, it's fall time. So as you can see, I have an abundance of tomatoes and I'm not gonna be able to eat all of them right now. I already have eaten a bunch, but obviously it's just me and Spencer here. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna chop all these up and like into like little diced sections. And then I am gonna put them in the freezer because when I have extra time, I'm gonna freeze dry all these tomatoes along with my basil from the garden, which I also need to go and harvest. And we are gonna be making some tomato basil soup, just like little packets that are already like powdered, freeze dried, and ready to go. All you have to do is rehydrate them, and I think it's gonna be so nice. Literally all the ingredients will come from my garden. That's one of my favorite soups, and it's just so fall and wintry to me. Like, honestly, I'd eat soup like year round, but I'm very excited about this. My mom just got me a freeze dryer for my birthday, and it's an early birthday gift, and it's a very nice gift. She did not have to do that, but I'm starting to freeze dry a bunch of my own foods, either from the garden or when we go up the canyon and harvest berries. So I'll show you a little bit of that process. Right now I'm currently freeze drying a bunch of elderberries, which I like to use in herbal teas. I feel like it actually really helps me get over my colds faster. Currently running a cycle of elderberries, and when that's all done, we'll start the tomato basil cycle, but that's gonna have to wait. So let's chop up all these tomatoes and get them in the freezer. That took me probably 1 or 2 hours. I don't even know, I lost track of time because it was a long process, but we got 2 gallon size, more like 1.5 gallons of chopped tomatoes. So I'm gonna stick that in the freezer and clean up this space so we can prep for our next batch of elderberries. All right, maybe I shouldn't have hit that down so hard. It's elderberry time. So I have 4 bags of these in the freezer. Like I said, something my family has been getting into the past year or so has been going into our mountains and foraging for berries. Don't worry, these are not poison berries. We have a plant identifier book that helps us confirm what we're picking is what we think it is. So we look at the actual berry itself, the leaves, and like the overall structure of the plant. So it's elderberry time. These elderberries still have their stems on them, so I do have to take that off while I put them on these trays. These are my freeze dryer trays. So I kind of wanted to do this just to break it apart a bit. It's like a massive clump. This ain't coming apart. Woo! Yeah, this is... Okay, so here's some... I don't know how well you can see this. Here's some stems I'm gonna throw out in the garbage. So specifically for berries, like elderberries, choke cherries, hawthorn berries. What we like to do is we either freeze dry them, like you're seeing right now, or we like to can them, make them into syrups or jams, and they actually taste really good. Again, I don't really like the elderberry flavor on its own. It definitely needs some additions in my opinion, but we just had choke cherry jam and that was delicious. And I think it's just so much fun that I'm able to find all these naturally in what is essentially our backyard, the mountains. Like, I just think that is so cool. So it is one of our favorite fall things to do because they become ripe at the end of summer, and we're actually gonna go do that tomorrow in the rain. It's supposed to rain all day tomorrow, which I'm not mad about because we desperately needed the rain. I think this summer broke records for the driest summer that we've had. Not necessarily the hottest summer because it has gotten hotter here before, but we just have not had any moisture at all. And I could definitely tell. So I'm gonna work on the other bag while I wait for this to thaw out. Also, what's the difference between defrost, thaw, and unthaw? Like, I feel like I use all of that interchangeably. My hands are gonna be frozen and purple, like stained purple from these by the end of this process. I ran my first batch of elderberries and I was able to finish them last night after probably 35 hours of freeze drying. So this is definitely a long process. So as soon as one batch is done, like, I'm pretty much on to the next batch ASAP just to keep that machine going. Okay, I'm gonna finish up sorting all these, emptying out the bags, and then I'll be back as we load them into the freeze dryer. That took so long, probably also another 1 to 2 hours of just separating and laying them on the trays. But I have 5 trays worth. We're gonna put them into the freeze dryer and start that process. All my berries are upstairs currently, so I'll have to bring them down 1 by 1, or 2 by 2, I guess. So I'm gonna load the rest of those up, but that's essentially what it looks like. I am so exhausted and so hungry, and my mom was so nice. She dropped off some Costa Vida for us, actually like towards the beginning of this whole process, so I doubt that this is still warm, but it's alright. At this point, I will eat anything. I am at that level of hungry. Yummy. I always get the sweet pork salad with black beans and pretty much all the toppings. Alright, I'm gonna enjoy lunch, watch some YouTube vids, and honestly probably get back to cleaning. There's so much to get done today, and I feel like the list is pretty much never ending. I got the girls over. It's the next day, and we're doing a cookies and craft and soup night. Yes. So right now they're working on making little bookmarks. This is mine. So fun. It's so fun and so easy. You can get all these supplies from Hobby Lobby. So cute. So let me show you what they're doing. Bone's making her little cherries and bows. Yes, so cute. Pearls. Oh, Mom's got flowers and butterflies. I like it. My little garden charms. Very cute. Super adorbs. I just went out to the garden and harvested some more tomatoes and also a bunch of basil, because right now we are working on making that tomato soup. These are all the chopped tomatoes I had the other day. I froze them and now I'm trying to unfreeze them. So making the soup so we could taste test it and then freeze dry the rest. And then I have all the cookies supplies out too to make chocolate chip cookies. Yummy. And we're listening to fall music and we got our fall candle going. It's fall vibes because it's a rainy day today. We actually went up the canyon to go berry picking, but it was cut short because of the monsoon we were having. Monsoon to us because we're not used to rain. Yeah, right? Yeah. So. This is so fun though. Craft night! Alright, this is what it's looking like. Smells good. We're gonna emulsify it with like a hand blender. Make it smooth. Blender. Yeah, immersion blender. Oh, yeah, you want to do it? You want me to? My girl. Show us how it's done. Then we might do a little tasty test before we add any like dairy products in there. Just a spoonful of lava makes the medicine. No, go up.
Oh, Jordan's not ready because she's got to cool hers a second.
I'm so scared it's gonna burn. Okay. Mmm. It needs something.
It's a little bit.
It's watery. It needs something. Maybe it's a
little
heavy
water.
cream. Yeah. It's watery.
Needs to cook down more.
Needs to cook down more. Maybe it could add some more basil. I feel like all I'm tasting is tomato water.
Okay, we'll cook it.
I need something else to it. Oh, we didn't add any salt or pepper.
Definitely.
No, we need
That would
seasonings.
That would help.
Aud, does your back hurt?
My back?
Yeah, you know, from carrying this whole vlog.
Yes, it's so sore.
I was so helpful this time. To be fair, this week when we did the vlog was my crap week from my second chemo treatment. So I was pretty well out of commission for most of this week, unfortunately. Feeling ever so slightly better now. Anyway, thank you guys for watching. Hope watching Aud do all the cleaning that we needed to get done
It's not even
was
done.
entertaining. I know.
I want to do like a deep clean of our carpets because we
Yeah.
haven't done that since we moved in, and it's been like what, 2 or 3 years. And I have a feeling it's gonna be so satisfying because we're gonna get lots of dirty water. So maybe I'll make like a TikTok or like a reel about it. Just check it out, Aud and Audrey. But I really want to get that done before I decorate for fall, and that was my goal to do yesterday, and I did not accomplish it. So now I'm a little like.
I'm sorry. Well, right now Audrey's getting ready to live stream today. If you weren't aware that was a thing she does, she streams on her channel Aud Vlogs.
We're playing Peak today, and we've played it once before, but that was before the new update, so I'm very excited to see the frustrations that's going to come between us today. So.
Yep, that'll be at 2:30 p.m. today, Mountain Daylight Time?
Who knows
Are we on
anymore?
Daylight? I don't know. Mountain Time.
Mountain time. Mountain man time. I'm in a weird mood today. I'm like...
Anyway, thank you guys for watching. Hope you enjoyed the video. We'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.
Ta-ta for now.